Hi guys, it's Kia and welcome to my channel if you're new. And I just want to say that I'm also very new to this space. This is one of my first YouTube videos. Like, I already have a few up, but I'm still not so very comfortable with this whole platform. So it's going to take me some time, but hopefully, you guys subscribe to this channel and we can grow and be a part of this journey together. So I'm super excited for this one because it's going to be something that you guys have been wanting. So go ahead and subscribe to my channel down below. It's going to be a super fun journey and I can't wait to have you on board. So in today's video, I'm going to be answering questions that you guys asked me on my Instagram as if we're on FaceTime. So we're going to have a good chat and I love yapping if you don't know that about me already. I love to talk and I hope that you guys like to listen. And if you guys also want to talk back to me, you can talk back to me down in the comment section below and I will answer all of your questions, whatever you have to say. I just want to build a community and I just want to talk to as many people as I can. So a little while ago, I put up a story on my Instagram asking you guys to ask me some not so personal questions, and let's just say more than half of them were very intrusive. I have avoided answering those questions because I'm not comfortable. Um, but yeah, the rest of the questions I have managed to answer almost all of them. I have them written down here in my notebook because I'm filming with my phone and it would be really inconvenient to, go back and forth. So I have everything written down, which is why I'm going to keep referring to this book down. So if I look down, you know why. And yeah, I'm super excited to answer all these questions that you guys have been asking me since a very long time. And finally, I have got around to filming this video for you guys. Um, so yeah, let's get into it. Also, I just want to start off by saying that you guys have showered so much love on the questionnaire tab. Like, you guys have no idea how overwhelmed and how like appreciated I felt. A lot of these questions were not even questions, honestly. Most of them were just appreciation and just um you guys just showering me with so much love, which I'm so grateful about. So thank you for all the responses and yeah, let's jump into this video. I am excited to answer these questions and I hope you guys grab a snack or a drink or something because this one's going to be really long because I love yapping. Anyway, let's get into it. Okay, so the first question was regarding the t-shirts that I wore in the story. So Noel and I posted a few stories right before this one where I asked you guys to ask me questions, and we were wearing matching tees in the story. It was basically for PR, so we got gifted um, a couple of t-shirts by this brand called Spankers and super good quality, super good fit. I've also purchased from them in the past. So we happened to wear those t-shirts and a lot of you guys really liked them. So we had a word with the team and we've come out with a coupon code for you guys. So if you guys want to order the t-shirts, anything of their site, you can use the coupon code NOYA200 and save 200 rupees off on whatever you purchase. I'll leave the coupon code here, like the name, and I don't know the exact price of those t-shirts because someone asked me for the price. I didn't pay for them, I got them as a gift. So it's not sponsored, by the way, I just got them as a gift. But I'll put up a screenshot of the price of that t-shirt and I will also put a link to their website in the description down below. So you guys, if you guys want to order anything from there, you guys can use the coupon code and save some money as well. This baby hair is like, okay, the next question is about my hair color. Someone wants to know the details of my hair color. I think this is one of the most asked questions ever since I've colored my own hair. Okay, so yes, surprise surprise, I did actually color my very own hair. Mm, in December, I got reached out to by Birds of Paradise, like the hair color brand. They wanted to send across a hair color um, that they would want me to try out. And I had virgin hair, right? So I'd never colored my hair before. So they wanted to send me their semi permanent hair dyeing kits. And I had to pick my shade. So I chose hazel brown and they sent me two boxes of that. I'll put up a picture of the box. They sent me two boxes of it, but it didn't suffice my hair because I have very dense, very thick hair. So it didn't suffice my hair. So I reached back out to them and I asked them if they could send two more boxes because this isn't, like it doesn't fully cover my hair. So but by the time they reached back out to me and by the time they even noticed that I'd messaged them, it was too late, and I ended up ordering two kits by myself because I couldn't roam with half colored, half normal dark brown hair. So I ended up ordering two more from my own money, and I colored my hair. The experience was smooth, like it's quite easy. I didn't follow any particular technique. I just lathered the entire thing on my scalp, let it sit for a bit, and rinsed it off. It was supposed to last, I think, about, they said 15 washes, so that's like about a month, a month and a half ish. But it's been 3 months, and the color is going pretty strong. Like you can see, my roots are a slightly darker brown, and then as you come down, it starts to like fade into this lighter brown, because this is the color, and this is my natural hair color. So there is a huge difference between like my natural hair color and the color that I used. My hair is brown, but not as light as this. So I love the results on me. However, I do feel like the hair quality, like my hair quality has slightly deteriorated. मतलब थोड़ा सा मुझे ऐसे लग रहा है कि हल्का सा ज़्यादा थोड़ा फ्रिजी हो गया है. um, anyway, thick hair is slightly on the frizzier side, and it's slightly more difficult to maintain and tame. So yeah, it has slightly deteriorated, but is it worth the result? For me personally, I'd say yes, because it's no bleach, I believe. At least you don't have to separately bleach your hair, so that's a good thing. And also, it's very economical because you can, sorry, so you can do it. So you can do it by yourself at home, and save money and still look very cute. So I would suggest that if you guys really care about like your hair falling off, or like if you already have बहुत कम बाल सर पे, तो मैं suggest करूँगी बचा के रखो. But if you really want to color your hair and you don't want to spend that much and you don't want to break the bank, so I would suggest that you guys do go for this, because it looks, अब ये लाइट में दिख नहीं रहा, but yeah, I'll put up pictures. It does look very nice. Okay, so this next question is about skin brightening and hair care tips. Honestly, I've done nothing to brighten my skin, or I don't have any skincare routine that I feel would help you brighten your skin, because I don't use actives, I don't use anything on my skin. I just use like very, very minimal products, and very average products that basically do nothing for your skin except maintain it. So that is what I do for my skin. In fact, I feel like I've tanned a lot over the years. I used to be very fair, and now I've tanned quite a bit over the years. So um and somehow I haven't managed to get all of that tan off yet, and I'm talking about years of tan. Okay, so like ever since I was very young. तो अभी भी थोड़ी टैंड स्किन है, सो आई डोंट थिंक आई वुड बी द राइट पर्सन टू help you or give you a skincare routine that brightens your skin. But I have heard that vitamin C, any kind, in any form of vitamin C, may it be serums or moisturizers or sleeping masks, any of those things, they help you brighten your skin. And I think even niacinamide helps you reduce your spots. Don't quote me on this. I would suggest you guys to like properly look at videos where the person describing the skincare routine has a very similar skin type to yours, so that you can, you know, pick up routines and steps from them and then incorporate it in your own lifestyle. Personally, I don't do anything that is out of the ordinary for my skin, so I would suggest you guys to not, मतलब मेरी मत सुनो. अगर आपकी स्किन टाइप मेरे जैसे है, तो आई विल मेक अ स्किन केयर वीडियो एंड अ हेयर केयर वीडियो फॉर यू गाइज. ऑनेस्टली बहुत बेसिक है, बहुत सिंपल है. 5-7 मिनट का मैक्स वीडियो रहेगा. बट बिकॉज आई गॉट सो मेनी क्वेश्चंस ऑन दिस, आई थिंक आई माइट जस्ट एंड अप मेकिंग अ सेपरेट वीडियो फॉर माई हेयर केयर एंड माई स्किन केयर ऑल टुगेदर. Okay, the next question is about my lineage, like my ancestry. Who am I? Where am I from? And all of that. So, a lot of people are confused if I'm Jain, if I'm Gujarati, if I'm Mallu. What am I and who am I from? I'm sorry, what am I and where am I from? Who am I? Okay, what am I and where am I from? So, I am born, brought up, and based out of Bombay. I'm a Mumbai girl through and through. Um, I live in Mumbai currently. I was also born here, like I mentioned, and I am partially Jain and partially Marathi. So my mom's side of the family is completely Marathi, and my dad's side of the family is completely Marwadi Jain. So I'm half Marwadi Jain and half Marathi. I hope that answered your question. Get lots of questions on this topic, and it's always fun for me to know, or for me to hear what people have to say about me. I love playing the guessing game where people are like, no, I think you're Malu. Oh no, I think you're Gujarati. I think you're Christian. So I get all these questions all the time, and I get, like, I love such assumptions about me because I don't know, it just makes me like, I like discussing about this topic, like, oh, like, where do you think I belong from, or like, I love answering such questions. And yeah. Okay, there were also a lot of dance related questions, obviously. But I have managed to combine a lot of them into one question because they were very similar. So, this one is about the dance forms I have learned. So, I've done Kathak. I started when I was 7 years old, and then I finished about 2 years ago. So, I finished the entire thing. And yeah, that is basically my foundation training, right? Like, that is, if you ask me, what am I trained in? That is what I'm trained in. That is my forte. And then I've done ballet for 5 years from Dance Works. And then I had to stop due to a hairline fracture in my toe, and then I just never got around to continuing it. And about 2 years ago, so yeah, I think it was a little over 2 years now. I got into the workshop field, so I started attending dance workshops. And honestly, there's no particular dance form in a dance workshop. It's basically you're learning the dance form that you're learning is the style of the choreographer. So yeah, these two dance forms I have learned thoroughly. And then 2 years ago I started attending workshops, dance workshops. Okay, this next question is related to the previous one, kind of. It is about my intentions of starting my own dance workshops. Honestly, okay, I'll give you a very honest answer. I feel like I have a lot more training to do before I start teaching. I don't think I'm confident enough to impart knowledge in students yet, because I feel like I have so much to work on myself as a dancer first, and then teach students. It's one thing to make your own choreographies and record them, shoot them, which I do very, very rarely, but I do it. Um, and it's another thing to teach those same choreographies or those same routines to people, because I feel like when you're a dance teacher, this is very controversial because a lot of the people in this space, this industry, mm, are not so trained, but somehow they still take workshops, which baffles me because I feel like you need to be so well versed with the subject that you need to know every tiny detail, like every nitty gritty of the subject of dance when you're a teacher and when you're teaching students. And I feel like unless and until I don't feel that I'm at a spot where I can impart such knowledge into people, I would not take my own workshops, because I feel like I want to clear my own foundation, I want to set my own dance in stone first before I start teaching. And या कभी मन करेगा कि एक कोरियोग्राफी वर्कशॉप लेना है, कि एक कोरियो बहुत पसंद आई मेरे को और बहुत लोगों को बहुत पसंद आई, देन आई वुड जस्ट टेक अ कोरियोग्राफी वर्कशॉप लाइक अ पॉप अप क्लास. बट आई वुड, even in that case, it would mostly be like कि I'm teaching my choreography, I'm not teaching you anything else about dance. I just made this piece and I thought it's beautiful, you guys liked it, so I'm going to teach it. That's it. So that is how it's going to be, unless and until I feel like I'm ready to hop into this space and be a teacher that would add a lot of value in the life of the students. Okay, this next question is about what I do professionally. So I am a model and a dancer, and I do social media, like content creation. Not so you let me rephrase that. Content creation in the sense that I make dance videos for Instagram, and I've recently gotten into YouTube as well. So I'm not saying that I'm like a proper content creator ki ye mera full time job hai. It's not my full time job. I do earn a very nominal mm, amount of money from content creation on Instagram. But it's very campaign oriented. Like I don't earn with each video, but I earn through some videos. So that is that. And other than that, what my partially full-time thing is, it's modeling. Also, I'm working on a secret project which is so exciting to me. I just got the samples for that project today itself, and it looks great. um the first draft looks so good. I can't reveal what the project is about yet unless and until it goes live, but I'm super excited, super nervous also, because this is a totally new venture for me. uh, but yeah, I'm super excited, and once everything is done, everything is set in stone, I will definitely also make like a YouTube video addressing what the secret project was. Okay, you guys are going to know super soon. Just hang in tight, just hold your horses, okay? Because I feel like nazar is real, and I don't want to say it before everything is set in stone, right? So um just keep an eye out. The next question is about Noel. Like many others, it is, how and where did I meet Noel? Okay, so how I met him back in 2023. Uh, in May of 2023, I happened to meet him at a fellow choreographer's workshop. He came to attend. I also came to attend, and we all happened to have grab dinner after. So it's just a close circle, like the close friends of the choreographer, like the fellow choreographer. And he happened to be a mutual, and yeah, I happened to spend time with him there for the first time. We didn't quite talk much. I remember I was trying to talk to him, like he asked a few questions, and we were in a group setting, right? So surrounded by many other friends, and he asked a question. And whenever he asked me a question, he did not look straight into my eyes and ask me a question. He like looked elsewhere, or like looked down and asked me a question. And I have this habit, like, I feel like it's just basic manners, right? To look into someone's eyes and ask them a question if you're asking them, like if you're addressing them. And so I looked into his eyes and I tried to like respond to him, but he just kept looking down, and he was just talking to me while looking down in a group setting. So that was our very first interaction, and that is how and where I met him. Okay, this next question is, ever been to Kerala? And oh my god, I went to Kerala for the very first time this year itself, in the Jan of 2025. And oh my god, what a beautiful state. It truly is like God's very own country. It's beautiful. And I didn't get to explore much. I went there with Noel and Nisarg. So we went to take a few workshops there. And the workshops were for 2 days. And the next day, we kind of went away on a road trip to this place called Vagaman, which is near Kochi, I believe. Yeah, so I was in Kochi for the workshops, and then after we went to Vagaman, and it was beautiful. It was so nice. Like I loved it, and yeah, the people, I didn't get to interact with the people much because first of all, the language barrier. I don't understand Malayalam for the life of me. I can catch on to some words that I've learned from Noel only, but uske alawa मेरे को नहीं आती है. So I felt a little foreign in that place, honestly. But I think the scenic views just truly makes up for everything else, and it was beautiful. So yes, I have been to Kerala for the very first time, and I haven't been ever since, but I do plan on taking many more Kerala trips this year because it's beautiful. Okay, this next question is, how to grow on Instagram and how long did it take to reach 100K? So I'll start off with how long it took me to reach where I am right now. It took, so I made my account public when I started dancing, which is about 2 years, 2.5 years ago. I made my account public for the very first time when I started getting into workshops. And a very nominal amount of followers, like just people I knew of before and people that knew of me. Those were the only followers that I had. So I had about 3,000 followers or something. And then I decided to make my account public. When I made my account public, I not 3,000, I'm sorry, like 2,500 to 2.5k followers. And then when I decided to make my account public, I had a very slow reach because I wouldn't post dance videos, right? I started posting dance videos long after I started workshops. I believe the first dance video I posted was 2 months after I took my first dance workshop. So I technically started 2 years ago. Exactly 2 years ago is when I started posting and making my public account active as a dancer. And then it was still very like I would just post for myself. It was never for audience. It was never content creation angle के साथ. It was always कि खुद के लिए डाल रही हूँ, क्योंकि फ़ोन में स्टोरेज नहीं था तो मैं पोस्ट करती थी और फिर डिलीट कर देती थी मेरे फ़ोन से, बिकॉज आई डेंट हैव स्टोरेज. अभी भी नहीं है बट तभी तो बहुत ही कम था, मतलब 64 GB का iPhone 11 था मेरा. सो बहुत कम स्टोरेज था. तो मैं डाल देती थी इंस्टाग्राम पे और फिर फ़ोन से डिलीट कर देती थी. एंड आई थिंक द फर्स्ट देन आई स्टार्टेड पोस्टिंग प्रॉपरली. थोड़ा सा आई टुक इट, मतलब आई स्टार्टेड पोस्टिंग कि जो भी वीडियोस है, आई शुड नॉट थिंक ट्वाइस, आई जस्ट पोस्ट इट कि अच्छा है बुरा है फर्क नहीं पड़ता, जस्ट पोस्ट इट. एंड देन आई रिमेंबर इन 2023 June, I attended Noel's workshop, and that was the first video that was like that really blew up, right? Like for me, it blew up in the sense that for having like 3K 4K followers, um it was 4K bhi nahi, 3K, huh, 3K something, 3.1, 3.2, something like that. For having those many followers to hit 100K on a reel was very new for me. And that was in collaboration with Noel. He himself had very few followers at the time. He just had 40K followers or something, which was a lot compared to mine. But now he's at like 565K, so that's mad. But हाँ, तो तभी उसके भी इतने ज़्यादा followers नहीं थे, and that was our first collab video, and it really blew up for some reason. And then we posted another video which also blew up a lot, and that the second Afreen video is what got us a lot of the followers that we have today. That was our phase where we were just blowing up. Like I remember every single reel that I used to post. I'm sorry, storage खत्म हो गया था. Okay, I'm back. Yeah. What was I saying? Huh. So every single video that I used to post with or without him, whether it was his choreography or not, at that point I remember I was blowing up so much. All of my reels were hitting 1 million. All of them, okay? And I think that was also his blowing up point. And then we posted Afrin, and that is currently at 43.8 million views, which is mad, okay? It's crazy. And फिर वहाँ से there was no going back. Then we started establishing our fan pages, sorry, our hashtag also on Instagram, and we really made use of all the love that we were getting individually and even together. And yeah, cut to 2025 Jan. मैं एक्चुअली 99.9K पे मैं दिसंबर में ही थी, बट फिर वो थोड़े लोग अनफॉलो करते हैं, सो इट्स अ वेरी फ्लक्चुएटिंग सिचुएशन. And फिर finally 100K I hit in the Jan of 2025, which was a very nerve-wracking moment for me. I hit 10K. I believe it was वो आफरीन रील जब ब्लो अप हुआ ना तभी था, in July itself. And then about a year and a half later is when I hit 100K. So very fast, relatively fast, I'm aware. And I'm super grateful. Touch wood, touch wood. Super grateful for all the love that I've received in such a short span of time. However, I don't have a formula that I can suggest to you to grow your Instagram. I would just say one thing, which is just show up, just post videos. Don't think twice about whether you like it or not. I mean, of course it should be of value, it should be good, but don't be hard on yourself and be like, you know, this one thing I could have done better, and then you just don't want to post that all just because of that one minor thing. Keep it in mind for your next video, but don't hold back from posting that video just because of that minor little issue that you might see, which others might not even notice in your video, right? So be consistent, show up, and just post is what I would suggest. Okay, the next question is about my favorite moment from this year so far. I have many. Okay. First has to be 100K. Obviously, it was great. It was lovely. Um, yeah, that is, it wasn't a favorite moment because I didn't do much on the moment that I hit 100K, but I remember feeling very humbled and very overwhelmed at the same time, just very happy just in general when I did hit 100K. तो वो मोमेंट इतना स्पेसिफिकली स्पेशल नहीं था मेरे लिए, बट इट वाज जस्ट दैट फीलिंग दैट वेंट ऑन फॉर अ फ्यू डेज व्हेन आई हिट 100K, or a few hours at least. The other one was the fact that I got to be a part of like the lead female lead in Shekhar Avjani's music video reel. Um, One of the favorite moments of this year so far. Easily loved it. And I think another one would be Kerala. There were a few moments in Kerala that they're slightly personal to me, so I don't want to share them here. But the whole trip of Kerala was one of the most favorite weeks of this year so far for me. And उस week storage का problem फिर हो गया, sorry. Okay, yeah, like I was saying, so that whole week of Kerala usme there were a few things that a few moments that were my favorite for this year so far. सवाल थोड़ा सा लाइट है. इट इज़ अबाउट माई फेवरेट बुक. सो आई एम नॉट अ रीडर. आई डिस्पाइस रीडिंग. इनफैक्ट फिक्शनल तो और ही ज़्यादा मुझे बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं है. But I've made a pact to myself that this year I'm going to read more. So yeah, as I was talking, my favorite book is this one. I'll put up a picture right here. It's 100 essays to change the way you think you live, something like that. I don't remember. But yeah, that is the only book that I've read so far this year. वो भी खत्म नहीं किया है, but जितना पढ़ा है काफ़ी अच्छा है. So who is my biggest support system, and who or what inspires me in my dance and work life? So my biggest support system definitely has to be my inner tight circle, which includes my family, and as well as my really tight knit friend group. So definitely those two entities really have been my biggest support, apart from the people that follow me and that admire me on Instagram and shower so much love to me. um yeah, I think those three entities are like my biggest support, and they also inspire me to do better, to excel more in my dance life, in my work life. And yeah, my mom really inspires me, like the way she's built herself an empire for herself, being a woman, being a queen, really inspires me. I think one of my dance idols has to be Noel. Obviously, like, have you guys looked at the way he dances? It's madness. Definitely would want to move at least 20% of what he moves one day. So yeah, those are my biggest support system, and like those three entities are my biggest support systems. And yeah, these two people are the people that really inspire me in the respective fields. ये अगला सवाल है, which light do I use in my stories, and which light is the same light that I'm using now also in my YouTube videos. Also मैं यही light use करती हूँ. It's a panel light. I purchased it from Amazon for a very cheap price. I'll put the link down in the description box, and this is how it looks. It's great, works very well. इसमें आप इसको चार्ज कर सकते हैं सी टाइप केबल से, एंड इट हैज़ वार्म एंड कूल लाइट बोथ, सो वाइट एंड येलो लाइट बोथ, एंड यू कैन adjust the intensity also of the light. And this it comes with like a clasp so you can attach it to your phone or any other surface. I'll put the picture up, and you guys can definitely shop it from Amazon from the link down below. अगला सवाल है, how do I maintain my body? And I am so sorry to break it to you that I do absolutely nothing for my body. I know. We were expecting like a huge routine, but no, I don't do anything. I think बहुत important चीज़ एक है कि आप keep your body keep doing some physical activity. It's great for your body, it's great for your mental health, physical health, everything. It just solves half the problems. And yeah, so for me, my physical activity is dance, obviously. एंड उसके अलावा तो मैं जो मर्जी जितना ठूसना है दिन भर तेल ही खाते रहती हूँ. बट या this year I made another pact for myself, which is to eat healthier. But yeah, I don't want to lie, मैं झूठ नहीं बोलना चाहती. जैसा है वैसा है. I think I'm gifted with very good metabolism, touch wood. So yeah, that is how I maintain my body. Honestly, do nothing. But to each their own. अगर आपसे मेंटेन हुआ नहीं जा रहा है तो you can maybe reach out to dietitians or nutritionists, unless you are healthy. If you're healthy, that's perfectly fine. It doesn't matter how your body looks, unless it's bothering you and you really want to fix it. You can seek professional help. Not the right person to guide you with this. So yeah, this question is how to love my teen self. I'm insecure about my body. Very, very heavy question. um I have been someone who has always been confident in my body. I don't give a crap about what people have to say about the way I look, the way I am. I'm so comfortable in myself. I'm so comfortable in my own skin. कि मेरे को फ़र्क ही नहीं पड़ता कि 4 लोग आके क्या बोल रहे हैं. एंड आई थिंक योर कॉन्फिडेंस इज़ व्हाट रेडिएट्स एंड makes people think that, oh, like she's really beautiful, because what is beauty, right? It lies in the eyes of the beholder. So um if I'm going to think I'm beautiful, I'm pretty sure, even if I look like Hulk or the Grinch, I'm pretty sure 10 people around me will still think I'm beautiful, will still think I'm pretty, because that I radiate that kind of energy for myself. I personally feel like that I'm so pretty, that I'm so confident about it, that 10,000 other people do think that I'm pretty. And I think this is very common with teenagers to feel very insecure about their body. But I think the best thing that you can do is fake it till you make it. So fake the confidence till you actually realize that no, you're actually beautiful, man. And there's a very fine difference between being overconfident and being confident. So make sure कि उस बात का घमंड ना हो कि you're very beautiful, but at the same time don't feel underconfident because you don't look a certain way in your own eyes. I'm pretty sure 10,000 other people find you beautiful, and your body is doing your main function, yeah, which is to live and to be healthy. So as long as your body is doing that, there's no reason to be insecure about it, right? I mean, of course, it's a journey and it's easier said than done, but you'll get through it. And I feel like this age में काफ़ी लोग go through करते हैं, body positivity नहीं होती, but as you grow older, I'm sure you love yourself just the way you are, and you should love yourself just the way you are. And if it gets out of hand at any point, I would suggest to seek help from a professional therapist or something. But yeah, just start accepting yourself the way you are, and I'm pretty sure 10,000 other people around you will also accept you for who you are, which is the most important thing. What are my dreams and how many have I pursued? So I would not say I've pursued a dream of mine yet. एक goal accomplish हो गया है, एक से ज़्यादा I could say, which was to hit a certain number on Instagram, like not just for the number, but just for the love that I got from that number, and to realize that, oh, 100K people are watching me, like real people. It's not just a number, it's 10,000, 100,000 people, 1 lakh people who are invested in my life daily, right? So that was an accomplishment for sure. Being able to even start my YouTube channel has been in the works for me for so long. मैं बस सोचती रहती थी और मैंने फाइनली कर लिया है. So that is also one goal that I feel like I've ticked out of my bucket list. उस पे अभी वर्क करना है और ज़्यादा. जो म्यूजिक वीडियो रील किया वो. सो ड्रीम कम ट्रू तो नहीं बोल सकते, बट yeah, these are all goals that I have accomplished so far this year. And one dream come true moment is that I really want to travel a lot this year. So hopefully, let's see whether I'm able to do that. And yes, of course, my secret project that has been a dream of mine to start at one point in my life, and I'm so blessed that I'm able to start it earlier in my life than I imagined. And yeah, fingers crossed for it. What were my grades in 10th and 12th boards? That is the next question. So 10th में I scored, I think, 70 to 73%, and in my 12th I scored 94%. 10th में मैंने 9 subjects लिए थे, मुझे लेने पड़े because of IGCSE, the curriculum, my school curriculum. And I'd taken sciences and history and every bloody thing under the roof we had to take. And in 12th 11 12th I was a humanities student, so I did ISC. And मैंने psychology, sociology, economics, English literature, language और mass media पढ़ा था, and I scored 94%. And yeah, those were my two scores. I don't know why you guys are curious, but ठीक है, अच्छे स्कोर है तो बता देती हूँ. Yeah, that is that. आई डिसाइडेड टू डू डांस बहुत बचपन से ओनली बिकॉज लाइक आई सेड मैं 7 साल की उम्र से डांस कर रही थी, तो मेरे को पता था कुछ तो करूँगी डांस में. भले ही वो पैशन टर्न्ड प्रोफेशन हो या आई डोंट नो एनीथिंग, बट आई जस्ट नो दैट आई वांट टू डांस फॉर द रेस्ट ऑफ माई लाइफ टिल माई बॉडी गिव्स अप. आई जस्ट वांट टू कीप डांसिंग बिकॉज dancing has always been a safe space for me, and just love dancing. Like it just brightens up my day. The worst days can just be fixed by a class of dance. Just love it. So yeah, 12th के बाद पता था कि यही करूँगी नहीं, बट फर्स्ट ग्रेड से पता था कि डांस ही करूँगी. कॉफ़ी भी ख़त्म हो गई है एंड हम आ भी चुके हैं लास्ट क्वेश्चन पे. ओके, सो द लास्ट क्वेश्चन फॉर टुडे इज़, what are your long term goals? So my long term goals, like I mentioned briefly through the course of this video, is that I'm working on a secret project which I am so excited about. um Yeah, that has been in the making since a very long time. I've been thinking about this. This has been in the works for so long, and I'm so happy it's finally coming together, and I'm being able to execute it. That was one of my long term goals that I've fulfilled, or that I am fulfilling currently. Another one is to really establish my hold on YouTube. I really want to be very consistent with posting YouTube videos. Want to grow my Instagram. Obviously, don't want to ever let that get affected in the middle of anything that I do. Want to model more and hopefully explore my luck in acting as well, as I am already right now. I give auditions from time to time, but yeah, I hope that I'm able to experience at least a gig in the long term, and yeah, hopefully also get married soon. Soon मतलब यार लॉन्ग टर्म ही है, लॉन्ग टर्म गोल बोल रहे हो, घर लेना है, गाड़ी लेनी है, बहुत सारी चीजें करनी है खुद से. So yeah, these are my long term goals. And by long term I'm assuming you guys mean like in the next 5 6 years, right? That's pretty long term. So yeah, just want to build something out of myself more than what I am today. Yeah, that is my long term goal. Since मेरे storage ने support किया है, I have answered all the questions. This is the very last one, which is what is the worst and the best advice you've ever received from anyone? Okay. The worst advice I have ever received would be, I think the worst advice would be that you should always have backup in life. And I feel like no, because if you keep having, like, if you do have backup, that's great. But कभी कभी ऐसा होता है कि तुम्हें कुछ नहीं पता होता लाइफ में, and you just want to take a leap of faith, you just want to plunge into something without thinking what the consequences of your action would be. एंड अगर आप यही सोचते रह जाओगे कि अगर मेरे पास बैकअप है तो ही मैं ये करूँगी बिकॉज आई नीड समथिंग टू फॉल बैक ऑन, यू आर नेवर गोना बी एबल टू टेक दैट लीप ऑफ फेथ, यू आर नेवर गोना बी एबल टू ट्रस्ट योर सेल्फ फुल्ली, एंड यू आर ऑलवेज गोना बी लाइक, ओ, like if this doesn't work out, I have a plan B. Like, while it's a good thing to have backups, right? I feel like you should not hold yourself back just because you don't have a backup or just because you don't have a plan B. It's not important to always have a plan B. What is more important is to just dive in and is to just give it your all, and then see कि नहीं चला तो फिर figure out करेंगे, right? Like, you just want to go with the flow is what I think is a better advice, rather than always having backup and just being so calculative about life, because हमें भी नहीं पता कि life कैसे जाने वाली है, right? We don't know what we're destined to be doing in life. So I think that is a not so great advice that I've received. मैं वर्स्ट नहीं बोलूंगी, वर्स्ट नहीं बोलूंगी क्योंकि बहुत harsh word है, but not so good advice, I would say. And the best advice is to just fake it till you make it. I think that is what I can think about right now, because it honestly just works like wonders. And yeah, it's true, you will have to fake it till you make it somewhere, and you have to, it's basically like a fancier term for manifestation, right? I mean, manifestation भी तो वही होता है कि you imagine yourself that you're already at that position until you actually until you actually get to that position. So I feel like that's a really good advice that I feel like a lot more people should follow. Okay, that was it for this video today, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys felt more connected to me. I definitely felt more connected to you guys by letting you guys know a little bit more about who I am truly and my life. It was really interesting, it was really fun, and yeah, let me know if you guys want me to make such videos more often. Maybe next time we'll do like a fun answering or addressing your assumptions about me sort of a video, because I love talking clearly. बहुत लंबी video बन चुकी होगी. And yeah, I am super thankful again for you guys, for everybody who responded, and for everybody who showed so much love and was just so engaging with me. It always means a lot to me, and I have managed to successfully answer all the questions, which I'm so proud of me and my phone for being able to deal with itne videos despite having minimal negligible storage. But yeah, that was truly it for this video. I hope you guys like it. If you guys didn't like it, do give it a thumbs down, but also let me know what you guys would like for me to change in the new videos in the comment section down below, so that मुझे समझे and I can make those changes. I can take your feedback because I love taking constructive criticism and working towards bettering myself. So yeah, I'd love for you guys to let me know if y'all liked this video or didn't like it, whatever it is, you know what to do. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in a new video. Also, are you all proud of the fact that I've been posting so many shorts, so इतना back to back? मतलब I'm very proud of myself यार, मतलब यही तो करना है. Anyway, okay, okay, I will see you guys at another video of mine. Till then, take care, stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, and I love you. Okay, bye.